So today I've decided to come walk up to the top of Mount Caburn with fellow crows over there. This is an amazing place, the highest spot on the downs, and it's from Caburn, Cold Hill or something like that. But there's an awful lot of archaeology's been done up here over the last 100 or so years. I think about 70 different digs, massive amount. But there was an Iron Age hill fort up here, burials, hundreds of burials. I think the Romans are here, Romano-British pottery, lots of that. So the era just after the Romans left, and whoever remained kind of stayed on. And then there's talk I've been reading about Mael, who was Ael's brother, and he apparently, this is perhaps where the Romano-British people made their last stand against him, and then once they've been defeated, Mael set up a homestead on the other side of Morling Hill, which is where Morling gets its name. I thought it was Ael, but it's Mael, who is actually Ael's brother. So yeah, interesting stuff. This is the view just from a little way up the escarpment of Mount Caburn. Looking out over there, you can see the river, but that whole plain down there would have been flooded, completely flooded. I found out something quite interesting the other day. On the oldest map of Britain, it's from the 1200s, and Lewis is spelled L-E-U-U-E-S, which there is no word for that, which I could find. But then I remembered that I don't think they have a U back in those times, so it was probably a V. So I typed that in, L-E-V-V-E-S, and it came up with levees, which is basically like a series of dams that sort of allow a big tidal area like this to be flooded at various different times. That would make so much sense. What's interesting over there is that big hill that I keep talking about. It's called Rise Farm, and that would have poked up out of the centre of the sea channel. So it would have been such an important place. And then if you look on LiDAR maps, you can see there was some sort of fort or something on there. Although when I spoke to the man that owns it, see if I could have a look over there, he said that archaeologists had had a look and that they assured him there was nothing there. And it's like, yeah. If you don't think that that's really interesting, look at it on Google Maps, so Google Earth. You see how much that rises up out of the ground. Alongside over there's another one. That's Rice Farm. That's a part of Rice Farm. But look at it on Google Earth, spin down, and you'll see they flattened it completely. It doesn't show that there is anything there at all, which would make me believe that it's probably something incredibly important. So that's really, really cool. Look, that bit of land over there could have been one of the most impressive places. It reminds me of like the descriptions of Avalon, and this area flooded with the sea. The little Isle of Avalon over there, if there was some sort of weird fort on top of it, who knows. But that's a great spot. And then you've got Kingston over there, and where I think Simensora was Swamborough, which was that, there's little buildings there, that would have been Simensora. He was one of Ael's sons, so Mael's nephews. Anyway, I'll keep going up the hill. We're about halfway up now. Such a cool view. I don't think that's the sea we can see over there. It's possibly though. I think that's just the top of the sky, but it is just over there. See this river, that's Mars, and this is a tributary comes off of it. What sort of makes it easier for you to see how this would have been flooded out any time at high tide. It flooded into the thousands to the whole. Now, if this is the site where Mael came over to try and defeat the last of the Romano Britons. Who are here, they'd have had to have charged up this hill. My God, they must have been fit. Okay, so I'm up here at the top now. I don't know if you can hear me, so I'll hold the camera to here is the top of Mount Caburn. It's absolutely incredible up here. It's like a tiny little British mountain. I always wonder about the people that came over from Sweden and Denmark, and Holland incredibly flat further along. But yeah, I think their countries are fairly flat, so this could have appeared to them as mountainous when they came. It's an Iron Age hill fort. I'm genuinely starting to think that this is the land of the Arthurian legends as well, and that this would have been something Camelot-esque down there, would have been something Avalon-esque, and this whole valley would have been filled with water, just like they talk about at Glastonbury. And yeah, just really interesting. And the sort of Romano-British period when the Romans have mostly abandoned Britain, which I believe happened all over Britain, but I think it happened here too. Oh wow. Over at Hampton, restored the treasure of Britain, and then I just decided, God knows how many, 300 years later I think it was, after his ancestors Ael and everyone came up the you see how all this is connected. This is interesting, isn't it? What many people died here fighting for food, wealth, kingship, glory, Valhalla, Jesus, God knows whatever, their king, bravery, honour, who knows. This definitely looks like a defensive ditch to me. And this is the area, I think they're saying it was the northern slopes where all the burials were found, hundreds of burials, and all kind of ritualistic burials. I think they were saying that perhaps this wasn't like a Iron Age fort, in as much as it didn't have as much protection, but it was more likely a religious place. I disagree entirely. I just think that the Romans thought they were so safe here. They didn't really need to. It was under their control right the way around this area, and they were on such high ground here, there was really no need to bump it up any further. And then when they left, it all just fell into disrepair. And then the Saxons took it over and it continued to fall into disrepair. I think